Over in Washington, U.S. President Donald Trump has promised big progress on Russia, despite failing to achieve any peace deal in his recent meeting with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin. Trump is also set to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy with European and NATO leaders, vowing to stand with the Ukrainian leader in Washington on Monday. Our Seung-jae has more.
U.S. President Donald Trump, in a social media post on Sunday, promised big progress on Russia. However, he did not provide any details on what progress has been made since the no-deal after summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin last Friday in Alaska. According to sources cited by Reuters, Washington and Moscow have floated proposals under which Russia would give up small pockets of occupied Ukrainian territory in exchange for Kyiv ceding fortified land in the east and freezing front lines elsewhere. But most importantly for Kyiv, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says a security guarantee is something Washington will continue to push for Ukraine.
In the meantime, the one thing we do know that Ukraine has said repeatedly and publicly talked about is security guarantees. That's a very reasonable request. That's something we're working on, and that's something the Russian side has to understand, obviously.
Washington has also discussed the possibility of a defense pact, as Trump's envoy to Russia, Steve Witkoff, told Fox News on Sunday that the U.S. and its European partners could offer Ukraine NATO-style security guarantees outside the alliance framework as part of a settlement.
It means that the United States is potentially prepared to be able to give Article 5 security guarantees, but not from NATO, directly from the United States and other European countries. That is big. I mean, really big.
Meanwhile, European and NATO leaders announced they will stand with President Volodymyr Zelenskyy in Washington on Monday, presenting a united front as Trump pursues peace talks with Russia. Leaders from Britain, France, Germany, Italy, and Finland are joining Zelenskyy after his exclusion from Trump's summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin last Friday. Their show of support comes after a tense Oval Office meeting in February when Trump clashed with Zelenskyy in a heated exchange. Seung-jae, Arirang News.